Before me is Andrea Perron. She is one of the daughters from the actual Conjuring case from the movie. But of course, the real story is even a little bit more dark and twisted than what we ever saw from Hollywood, right?
Yes, much more.
And you've agreed to share a story with us. And any kind of story you'd like to share, paranormal encounter. What is one of the weirdest and most bizarre things that ever happened?
I think one of the most important things that ever happened when we were living at the farmhouse was after Ed and Lorraine had been banished from the house, my father threw them out, and my mother had a downward spiral because she didn't understand what was happening to her. And one night she came out of her room at about 11 at night and she said she was hungry. And I was thrilled because she was wasting away. So I walked through the completely dark house to go get some food for her in the kitchen. And in my absence, she threw a log on the fireplace, and then she heard laughter behind her and she turned, and our completely dark dining room was utterly illuminated with candles and oil lamps and an entire family that we didn't know sitting at furniture that was not our own, with a mother cooking at a fireplace that had been sealed for more than 100 years when we bought the farm. And the woman told her children to go sit on their benches. It was time to eat. There were two men sitting on the other side of the table. One peered into the parlor and pointed at my mother and then nudged the guy beside him and pointed her out, and she was the ghost. And that's when it made sense to my mother that we were living in a portal cleverly disguised as a farmhouse, and that was her epiphany, and that was her healing.
Thank you very much, Andrea.
You're welcome.